No, I didn't wash my shirt in between shifts, Masha. So what if I smell like roast beef? This whole place smells like roast beef.
The fire department transferred.
The Legend of Zelda not only defined a generation, but it also set the standard for action-adventure RPGs moving forward. While I wish that was hyperbole, it's not. Twitter, YouTube, or any social media platform is flooded with 35th anniversary accolades or mentions of Zelda. That said, indie devs inspired by this legendary title continue to pump out titles that capture certain aspects of Nintendo's classic. The Switch is not immune to this. Around the launch, the much-beloved Blossom Tales released, gripping players with its tight controls and as a love letter to the past. TBG even covered Shalnor Legends, which tried to emulate the successful formula by recreating it down to the green tunic. Rogue Heroes arrives and not only wants a piece of the Zelda crown, but it also wants to reshape how people think about roguelites. Join us as we take a look at the latest Zelda-inspired indie. Rogue Heroes is the latest roguelite to grace the Nintendo Switch. Players are tasked with bringing peace to Tasos by defeating the 4 titans who have broken free of their ethereal seals. How will you do this? Farming, fishing, and swordplay, of course. The journey is not without danger, but is worth every drop of blood spilled in this fantastic land. Visually, 16-bit fans rejoice. We are not stuck in the single-digit era of visuals with Rogue Heroes. From the onset, this title would look right at home on any 16-bit console. The environments are bright when they need to be, but they're also bleak and foreboding when the time is right. You and up to 3 friends start in an abandoned town that you are tasked with rebuilding. Choose your class, with the right threat of course, and wander in this open-world adventure. The biomes are unique. Each of the playable characters is distinct enough not to suffer from, just being a reskin. The world is simple but diverse and full of not only mystery, but enough intrigue to keep even seasoned gamers busy. Reviewing this title became challenging as the desire to keep exploring was, well, that overwhelming. The town you call home is calm, and while not a full-on city builder, the devs have given the players a decent amount of freedom in terms of where buildings go. Bosses are big and intimidating, but your sprite is up to the challenge, so long as you remain calm. Control-wise, Rogue is magnificent. If you had any experience with 2D Zelda, then you know how to play. That said, there are some quirks. Cycling through your inventory using the bumpers, well, it's damn right annoying. There's no way around it. Early on, it's not that big of a deal, but once you've accrued a decent amount of tools and weapons, rummaging through this in a pinch, it's a pain in the neck. That said, the general controls are tight and responsive. Y axes your attack, while the R trigger activates your secondary equipped weapon or tool. Each class is also outfitted with a power/skill that can be used to enhance offense or defense. The Knight can jump, the Reaper can explode into a pile of bones, leaving you to control a skull that you can roll around to evade enemies. Mastering your offense and defense is key to mastering your enemies. The opposition can be killed by regular means, but if you use the Bestiary to deliver the finishing blow, then you get invaluable insight into the enemy's weaknesses, and bonus drops attributed to them. While slapping baddies with a book may not sound like, everybody's cup of tea, it works here in Heroes. Audibly, Rogue Heroes is fine. While we would have loved to revel and speak about how this evokes memories of days gone by, it just doesn't. The score is adequate, and at times pretty good. Unfortunately, though, it never reaches the heights that it could, especially when treading in the waters of a classic. The sound effects likewise serve their purpose. All the character interactions are done solely via text, so you're left with the music and the effects. That said, what we have, it's okay. Rogue is also not without its issues. While reviewing, we've encountered a couple of softlocks, most notably when defeating a boss. Additionally, there will be times that your character teleports to the other side of objects. In some cases, this is beneficial as it solves puzzles. You've, yet to see the path. But the dark side leads to, burning lava pits, spikes, those kind of things. The online can also be iffy due to enemy knockback and the resulting damage that results. Touching an enemy causes damage and is out of your control once others are involved. The title has already seen one update, with more promised as they look to polish off this diamond. That all being said, Rogue Heroes is a gem not to be overlooked. This Zelda, A Link to the Past clone, is worthy of all the comparisons. The adventure is full of mystery and intrigue, but the gameplay is the star and serves as the king. While the farming feels tacked on, it does add, a little bit of necessary depth and reprieve from the adventuring. Being a roguelite, you'll die a lot. The early game is no joke. Toppling that first boss proved to be one of the hardest tasks the game had in store, but that doesn't make the journey any less satisfying. Hey, thanks for checking out Two Beard Gaming. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that bell icon. That way you'll be notified anytime we've got new content. Till next time, this is Hawksley GP for Two Beard Gaming. Peace!